Gus, tell me this. We're seeing a few back-to-back-to-back six agains. Are we in the middle of a set restart blitz?
It's a blitz. It's a blitz. they're handing them out like M&M's, Smarties. I don't know.
How do you feel about it?
I don't like it. I've never liked it. I've never liked the situation. It's kind of like if they had to give a penalty, I doubt they'd give the penalty. But because they've got the safety of this six again thing, where they don't have to be held accountable for it, and they don't have to explain it, and people in the crowd will go, "What's that for? Why was that? What's that for? Why was that?"
But the play's already gone. The play's moved on, so they bang straight away, focus back on where the ball is and move on. I think that the players have some to answer for it too. You've got to remember, when there's a scrum, particularly 10, 20 minutes out from the try line, 9 times out of 10, the team's giving away a set there. It's one tackle they've made, they slow it down, they wait till the line set, they'll blow 6 again. It's only one extra tackle. So the players are contributing to that. But some of the other ones, they're just, I agree with you, they're just blowing them, doing it for the sake of them. And if they had to blow the whistle, there's no way they'll stop the whole game. They just wouldn't. So it's frustrating for everyone because, as I said, no one knows what's going on. And the fact the play rolls on, they don't have to answer for it.
My point is that if they didn't blow them, I think the art of refereeing, particularly at the top level, is the ones that you don't blow. You let the game flow, all right? And we say it every year. The games where there are less penalties and less six agains flow, they're more enjoyable, the players get into a fatigue state, the football looks after itself. If you keep doing that, everyone gets frustrated.
Do we remember why they came in?
The six again? Yeah. No, I can't remember.
Okay, the reason was because Melbourne Storm were wrestling. That was the quiet reason why they were brought in, to stop that sort of the play in the ruck. Melbourne are sitting on top of the comp again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was a
well, then what happened? They brought the six again in, and then they decided not to do it inside their 40 because teams were deliberately kicking down and giving away a couple on the first couple of tackles to slow them down so they could get their set of six. Or coaches will always work through it, all right? But you're kind of playing into their hands, blowing them sometimes. I just think a lot of the six agains that we give are unnecessary, and if they were normal penalties, they wouldn't give them, they wouldn't award them.
Yep. Last week, we talked about these inconsistencies. We had the Roger Tuivasa-Sheck lifting tackle that resulted in a sin bidding. Last night, Api Coruscant finds himself in the bin.
Well, look, the Api Coruscant one, I could understand immediately a penalty. So the Tuivasa-Sheck one was ridiculous. It was even a penalty. It was embarrassing for the game that it was even a penalty.
Was it a bin?
No way it was a sin bin. The Tuivasa-Sheck, this one here, I could understand why it was a penalty. The reason that he was sent to the sin bin, in my opinion, because there was a scuffle in play the set before it. Now, I believe the referee was losing control and thought, I've got to settle this down. So when he lifted him up, he did get in a dangerous position, but he got put down flat on his back. I reckon the referee thought, I've got to settle this down. I'm going to put someone in the sin bin just to slow and take the heat out of the game. I think that's why he did it, because there's no way in the world that should have been a sin bin. No way. I could understand the position he got in, a penalty straight away, because initially he did get in a dangerous position, but it didn't end bad at all. So the video ref, the bunker, should have relayed that to the referee and said penalty only.
That went to the sin bin because Tuivasa-Sheck went to the sin bin and they supported the decision.
But you think they'd learn?
If they'd have come out last week and said, look, that probably shouldn't have been a sin bin, okay, there's no way Coruscant goes to the sin bin this week.
But
so this stupid word that they use is consistency, right? They want consistency. No, you want what's right. You want what's fair at the time. Not every incident is the same. They're all different. It's just got to come down to
Gus, have you heard what Annesley said?
What's that?
Annesley has apparently come out and said it shouldn't have been a sin bin.
That's what I'm saying.
He said it shouldn't have been.
No, absolutely. Yeah. But I'm saying it wouldn't have been a sin bin only for the fact that they supported the decision Tuivasa-Sheck the week before.
But how can he...
So what the referees think now is, well, we've got to be consistent because that happened last week. Forget last week. Forget what happened 5 minutes ago. Let's judge what this is. Because
does Origin count, though?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. High tackles, obstructions, stripping rules, all these types of things in the game, they're all different. They're all individual, and you've got to trust the referee and the instinct of the referee to make a decision on the time that's the right decision and the fair decision. You shouldn't be held accountable for this consistency thing, because the consistency is what causes the problem. The search for consistency, which will never happen, is why you get decisions like that.
I just can't get how Annesley one's weak. Did he agree with the Tuivasa-Sheck one?
Yeah, he said it's true.
Yeah, until he watched it in slow motion, then he realised there was a danger of him being...
Yeah, but he said it's a possibility of danger.
They said the decision was right.
Yeah, exactly right. They're saying, and then the week later he's saying it was wrong.
Yeah.
Figure that.
Yeah.
Figure that.
Yeah. No, we can't.
No, that's crazy. I don't understand.
So what's a referee to do? What's a bunker to do
referee
Because
on what he sees.
What are the bunkers obsessed with? Black and white and consistency. These two terms that have been put into our rugby league language, which are ridiculous. Black and white and consistency. Our game is not black and white. And it's not consistent. Not every incident is exactly the same as the one before. Keep trying to find that and think you're going to please the public and please the footballers and please everyone. It's wrong.
We know the other one is
not going to happen.
Is the obstruction rule. The obstruction rule is another
Don't
one.
start me on obstruction.
Mate, I've seen a couple in weeks gone
No,
by. Dead set obstruction rules, blocking the lead runner blocking someone. It'd been a water try because they say it wouldn't have affected the play. Then yesterday in the Roosters game, same thing happens, no try.